If Joseph's story from the book of Genesis happened today, it might not begin in the tents of Canaan, but in a modern middle-class home. Joseph would still be the favored child. Maybe the one with the newest phone. The first to get into a prestigious school. The one wearing the designer jacket his siblings couldn't afford. That coat of many colors from Genesis 37 verse 3 would still set him apart. But favoritism always has a cost. His brothers might not throw him into a physical pit, but the betrayal could come through malicious rumors, social media shaming, or cutting him out of the family group chat. Instead of being sold to Midianite traders, maybe he'd be pushed into a job far from home, under people who didn't care about his dreams. In Egypt, Joseph rose in Potiphar's house. Today, maybe that's like climbing the ranks in a major corporation. But just as he earned trust, a false accusation, like in Genesis 39, would go viral online. Headlines would condemn him. His name dragged through the mud. And without a fair hearing, he'd lose everything and end up behind bars. In prison, Joseph met two men, Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker. In our day, maybe they'd be disgraced executives, former political aides, or people caught in unfortunate scandals. Joseph listened. He cared. He interpreted their dreams, Genesis 40. But just like then, his kindness was forgotten for years, until the day the nation faced crisis. For Joseph, it was famine, Genesis 41. Today, it might be an economic collapse, a global food shortage, or a climate disaster. And in that desperate moment, someone remembered Joseph, the man with wisdom, the man who saw what others missed. In an instant, he was pulled from obscurity and placed in charge of managing the nation's resources. God had prepared him all along. Then came the test of his life. The very brothers who betrayed him showed up asking for help. In modern times, maybe they'd be standing in a relief center line, or sending him a desperate message after years of silence. And Joseph, he could have sought revenge. But instead, he spoke words that still echo across centuries. You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to bring it about that many people should be kept alive. Genesis 50 verse 20. Joseph's life, whether in ancient Egypt or modern times, teaches us. First, God is sovereign in life's detours. Even betrayal, false accusations, or sudden setbacks can be the very path to your calling. Romans 8 verse 28. Second, integrity under pressure matters. Joseph refused to compromise even when it cost him everything. Genesis 39 verse 9. Third, forgiveness is freedom. His choice to forgive his brothers wasn't weakness. It was the strongest form of victory. Colossians 3 verse 13. Finally, preparation matters. Joseph stored grain in years of plenty, so lives could be saved in famine. Proverbs 6 verses 6 to 8. In our uncertain times, both spiritual and practical readiness still matter. If Joseph lived today, his resume might read: favored son, betrayed brother, corporate executive, prisoner, national crisis manager. But the headline over it all would remain the same. The Lord was with him. Genesis 39 verse 2. And that's the message for you right now. No matter what others intend for harm, God can turn it into a platform for His glory and the saving of many lives.